So I just learned about Ren, which is doing something that makes perfect sense to me, calculating individual carbon generation and how to offset it. Um, but I have a couple of comments and questions to the staff there. So we'll go through this. It's great to see you attempting this. Here's what I'd like to see. How you calculate the equation per person. I think you miss big when you don't ask how many miles I drive a year, just whether it's an electric car or not, or how many hours I'm in the air, just whether it's a long or short haul flight. And then I say for my own project, before I heard about Ren, I calculated that if I planted 1,000 trees, these would offset my carbon footprint. I paid 1,000 to plant 1,000 trees some years ago, and as the trees grow, they should provide more and more carbon capture each year. Your model, by contrast, does not take into account how old a person is when they start. That's big for leverage over time, and also goes on indefinitely, which is a flawed model. Are you really suggesting that a 20-year-old that if a 20-year-old pays you 50,000 over the next 5 decades, that this is the same as a 70-year-old paying you for 3 years? I think the model should be based on a lifetime and have a stop point. I also want to know how your other projects compare with tree planting. Tree planting does so much more than capturing CO2 by regulating temperature volatility significantly anywhere a forest canopy exists. Storms and their ecological impact is reduced as animal habitat is created and topsoil is produced, as well as reduction in dust storms. I know of nothing that compares with this. 3, have you considered an award model where someone can pay you a specific amount and get a carbon neutral award linked to your project, or carbon negative award, so that you can gain more free publicity and motivate people to hit specific targets rather than set up an endless bill that incentivizes people to delay till they older. Results by age. All right, so at any rate, so this, we'll see how they respond. We'll see what they say about that. But this is going in the right direction. It's just has the weaknesses I outlined. And if you just give to a tree company with you skip the 20% commission, then that goes straight to planting the trees.